Hi there, you're turning in 10 minutes of BPTV News brought to you by Binh Phuoc Radio, Television and Newspaper. I'm Binh Phuoc with the latest news for today. Binh Phuoc creates favorable investment environment. New points in law on implementing democracy at the grassroots highlighted. President meet with Japanese Emperor. Prime Minister hopes for stronger science technology cooperation with Brazil. Chairwoman of the Binh Phuoc Provincial People's Committee, Trần Tuệ Hiền, and leaders from various provincial departments and sectors recently held a meeting with the chairman of the European Chamber of Commerce in Vietnam, Binh Phuoc, and the general directors of the Group Hearts Asia Group and the Nhân Group.
Attendees discussed infrastructure in industrial parks and industrial clusters in Binh Phuoc province, focusing on the interconnectivity of traffic and electrical infrastructure, and explored investment opportunities in various industries, in particular emphasizing safe, sustainable lifestyle projects and the province's value chain. Chairwoman Hiền emphasized the province's efforts in creating an appealing investment environment in terms of a comprehensive and interconnected system of transport infrastructure, social and industrial infrastructure, and flexible investment attraction policies, all of which are aimed at attracting potential domestic and foreign investors. In the livestock sector, Binh Phuoc has received approval from the government to be one of the 4 provinces designated as disease-free livestock centers for the country by 2030. The provincial leader also expressed optimism that Eurocham and the Hills Asia Group would contribute to bringing more European investors to the province.
A conference was held on November 28, where leaders from Binh Phuoc Department of Home Affairs and other relevant departments gathered to discuss the law on implementing democracy at the grassroots and its associated document, and the Ministry of Home Affairs hosted the conference, which was also held online and involved representatives from Vietnam's 63 cities and provinces.
The conference emphasized the importance, meaning, purpose, and impact of the law on all individuals while underscoring its basic content and new aspects. The law features several noteworthy aspects, including provisions on the topics that citizens are able to discuss, decide upon, and initiate, as well as the way citizens can discuss and make decisions on crucial matters concerning the rights and interests of the people and the nation. It also introduces new regulations on information disclosure with agencies and organizations. The conference identified the specific tasks and responsibilities of units and leaders in implementing the law, as well as the awareness and responsibilities of individuals in its enforcement.
Bù Gia Mập district has the second largest cashew growing area in Binh Phuoc province, with more than 32,600 hectares and an estimated output of nearly 35,000 tons. Despite the extensive cashew growing area, however, the province has weak production link. The Binh Phuoc Department of Agriculture and Rural Development recently hosted the conference to connect cashew nuts consumption in Binh Phuoc in 2023.
Delegates at the conference share insights on cashew tree care, including techniques that comply with VietGAP and organic standards, the supply and demand of agricultural materials in the province, the issuance of planting area codes, regulations for packaging facilities, and the requirements set by key importing countries on cashew trees. Representatives from cooperatives and cashew businesses spoke of the difficulties in selling their products. The conference reviewed production, preliminary processing, preservation, and the development of product consumption markets. It also focused on providing support to businesses and cooperatives in establishing raw material areas and promoting the restructuring of production in the cashew industry.
Moving on to the top stories around the country, Vietnamese President Võ Văn Thưởng is paying an official visit to Japan from November 27 to 30. Let's follow the state leader to see how his trip is processing.
On November 28th, President Võ Văn Thưởng and his spouse met with Emperor Naruhito and the Queen of Japan. In a cordial atmosphere, both sides spoke highly of and expressed their joy on the sound development of the bilateral relations, and the increasingly close sentiments among the two peoples. On behalf of the state and people of Vietnam, President Thuong expressed his gratitude for the good sentiments and attention that the Emperor, Queen as well as the Japanese royal family, have given the Vietnamese people over the years. Emperor Naruhito and the Queen expressed their pleasure to welcome the Vietnamese leader on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of the diplomatic ties between the two countries. They said, cultural and people-to-people exchange activities organized in many localities of the two countries this year will help strengthen the mutual understanding between the two peoples, making an important contribution to promoting the friendly cooperative relations between Vietnam and Japan.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính on November 28 received Brazilian Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation Luciana Santos, who is in Vietnam for a working visit.
Prime Minister Chin expressed his belief that Santos's visit will contribute to raising the efficiency of the comprehensive cooperation between the Brazilian Party and the Communist Party of Vietnam, as well as the two countries, especially in science, technology and innovation. He noted his hope that the Brazilian government will accelerate the process so that Brazil will soon recognize Vietnam's market economy mechanism, contributing to deepening the bilateral economic and trade ties. Vietnam stands ready to accompany Brazil in multilateral and international issues, the host leader stressed. For her part, Minister Santos informed the host leader about outcomes of her talks with her Vietnamese counterpart. The two sides agreed to strengthen collaboration, particularly in science technology and emerging technologies like quantum technology, AI, biotechnology, and semiconductor industry, she added.
The second friendship exchange between the Chinese People Political Consultative Conference and the Vietnam Fatherland Front opened in the northeastern province of Quảng Ninh on November 28.
Nguyễn Thị Thu Hà, Vice President and General Secretary of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee, highlighted the long-standing relationship between Vietnam and China. She said Vietnam always pays great attention to maintaining and promoting the comprehensive strategic cooperative partnership with China. The official noted that the exchange will help specify the common perceptions reached by the top leaders of the two parties and two countries on further promoting and deepening the comprehensive strategic cooperative partnership between Vietnam and China. For his part, Vice Chairman of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference National Committee, Wang Zhong, said he hopes the two sides will work together to create a favorable environment for the exchange and cooperation between the two countries, while promoting the advantages of the two fronts in gathering forces and strands of social circles for the reinforcement of friendship between the two peoples.
Vietnamese artists have received the Francophone Economic Forum Award for their work at the exhibition of art and handicraft of the Francophone community held recently in Paris.
Accordingly, painter Dang Can and sculptor Jean-Pierre Vong were awarded for their stand displaying paintings and sculptures from Vietnam. As a member of the Ho Chi Minh City Fine Arts Association, Can has had numerous solo exhibitions in Vietnam and France, including cities like Versailles, Grand Palais, Paris. He was notably selected to exhibit his works at the international exhibition Artistes du Monde in Cannes. Jean-Pierre Vong, a painter and sculptor, was born in Vietnam and has actively engaged in the art field in France, and attended various art exhibitions and displays. The event was held on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of Vietnam-France diplomatic ties, leaving a profound impression on international friends.
That is the end of our bulletin today. To rewatch this news, you can download BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Thanks for staying with us and see you next time.